Amy Hart has explained the lengths her now husband-to-be Sam Rawson went to in order to pull off his extravagant proposal. The 31-year-old former Love Island contestant was shocked and stunned when Sam got down on one knee on a cruise ship to ask her to be his wife. Amy had arranged to be on a ship where she was filming content for an upcoming podcast that she will be hosting to promote iconic cruise company P&O. But all was not exactly as it seemed as Amy boarded a ship over the weekend to create content, as Sam had worked to have certain parts of the boat locked off to her so he could set up a stage to propose to her from. As news broke on Monday of Amy and Sam's engagement, the reality star took to Instagram to share all the details of the romantic moment. Addressing the camera, Amy revealed that Sam had taken her completely by surprise when he learned of her podcast filming plans, which offered him a perfect opportunity to set up an elaborate set. Amy explained, "Right, I need to talk to you about yesterday because it was a lot. It was a lot. Stay with me, it will be worth it, I promise." Explaining the background, Amy said, "So, before we start, this isn't what this story's about, but my project I'm working on with P&O is a podcast. P&O Cruises Podcast. My idea, I even did them a PowerPoint presentation as to why they should let me do the podcast because I am a nerd, and they were like, I mean, if you just said you wanted to do a podcast, we would let you do one. But I did them a full presentation. So yesterday was a shoot to do all the artwork, and then there was also a film crew on board filming the trailers for all the new P&O production shows. So we did some bits to camera as well, just like telling people to listen to my podcast." She continued, "So yesterday was supposed to be the most simple day ever. The plan was Sam and Stanley would go to my family barbecue and I would go to the ship for 9:30, be off by 12:30 when all the passengers got on. Go out for lunch with my friend Charlie and she's my agent, and my friend Michelle, and then go and enjoy the family barbecue. Simple. I get to the ship and my first plan was we're going to start with a glam outfit on the big atrium gold staircase. When we got there, the floors were all being polished on decks 5, 6 and 7, so I wasn't allowed to go on them. So I couldn't do that. I had to flip it round, so we started off with like the most casual outfit, which was the little white mini dress out on the deck. Then we put on the white sequin dress to go to the crow's nest, where we did some shooting. So when we were in the crow's nest, we got a phone call to say would Amy like to come down and watch some of the rehearsals for the trailers that are being shown, and obviously I love theater. You know I do. Theater is my life. Cruises and theater are my two great loves. So of course I went down to watch the show. We got there and they were like, oh Brett, we actually get some footage of you like sat watching the show and stuff, so if you sit in the front row in the middle that's perfect. And then this happened. Amy then shared a shot of herself on stage with a giant banner asking will you marry me as Sam knelt before her. She said it was the biggest surprise ever. And she was thrilled to accept his offer. Amy then shared more footage of her, now joined by Sam, as they toasted with champagne together. She continued, so yeah, fiancé? There was no floors being polished. It was so that I didn't run into Sam when he got on the ship. There was no new trailers being set up. It was that I could understand why there were videographers on the ship that day. Sam then beamed and confirmed, all my surprise causing Amy to smile with delight. He then said, she's such a hard person to trick. You are so intuitive, aren't you? Amy laughed, I am a control enthusiast. I normally know everything." Sam shared some more details of the arrangements that went into his extravagant proposal. He explained, "When you left in the morning and I was with Stanley and I knew you had no idea, I was just buzzing. Absolutely buzzing." Amy then declared it was the best day ever. While Amy didn't find romance on Love Island back in 2019, her life has been transformed after she fell for Sam in 2021. The pair welcomed their baby son, Stanley, in March this year and are now planning their marriage together. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.
To